What's happening, everybody? Happy Valentine's Day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your homeboy Trey with Game Day with Trey. That's my co-host and homeboy Face.
What up, bro?
And I know it's been a while since we've been at y'all, man, but we finna try to get more consistent. Life happens, as everybody knows, man. You know what I mean? But we all persevere and fight through it, because that's what we do. You know what I mean? You don't succumb to situations that are not advantageous for you. You fight through those situations and you become more. You know what I mean? That's a little tidbit for the day. But man, tonight, we finna go ahead and get into this Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia fight set for April 20th. First and foremost, man, okay, this is the problem with boxing. This is the problem with boxing, okay? And I'm gonna put it to you like this. Yes, Ryan Garcia, he's a good fighter. I'm not disparaging him. I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter or he can't fight. But what I am saying is that the man's got 10.3 million followers on Instagram, and Devin Haney has 2.6 million followers. All right. And really the only reason this fight's happening is because Ryan Garcia has all those followers. Now, we'll get into some of the details and intricacies of this fight and why this fight's happening, per se. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, that's how I feel, Face. I feel like we got Maybelline models and all that type of stuff in these types of fights, dog. And yes, I am pulling that from my homeboy, man. Shout out to Coach Malachi, man. Shout out to Coach Malachi. Yeah, I pulled that from him. All right. If you don't know about Coach Malachi, USA Boxing Media, check it out. You know what I mean? My dog, he gonna keep it 100, and he's got real relationships with all of these boxers. So when I speak to you on these types of things, I'm speaking to you from an inside job, man. Go ahead, Faith.
I was just saying he got a lot of inside track on a lot of these dudes, so we know the makeup of a lot of these dudes. Like, with the Spanish boy, you gotta know they already, that's their thing. They gonna be pretty.
They gonna be tweezing eyebrows and shaving in between here, and they gonna be doing all that. Yeah.
That's how they do. So you can't really knock them. That's they culture. So we gonna. It's the attitude. It's the dog we trying to find out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You got some pretty dogs that got the dog in them, but we looking for that. That's what we looking for.
Big facts, dog. Big facts, man.
We want to see some fighting. We want to see all that. You got a whole bunch of followers, so you think
So you think you like that? I don't want to see some Logan Paul type stuff. And this guy's not a Logan Paul dude. He's an actual fighter. All right. So I'm giving him the props. He's a fighter. But who has he fought? Who has he fought and beat? Tell me who he fought and beat. Because Tank beat him down. Who he beat?
He gave Tank a little razzle dazzle at the beginning. And Tank had to take his time and bring him down. Tank got too much power for him. He got more speed than power. If you hit him,
Hold up, man. So let's get into the basics of this fight right now.
Just watch out for the left hook.
Yeah.
He got speed and he got a left hook. That's basically
it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into the intricacies of the fight, man. All right, so you got Devin Haney being managed by Eddie Hearn, and Ryan Garcia is being managed by Golden Boy Entertainment. Now, Devin Haney comes in here at 5'9" with a 72-inch reach, whereas Ryan Garcia is 5'8.5". Between that and 5'10", nobody knows what his real height is because he is Latino, and I'm not like disparaging Latinos, but their heights that like go up and down sometimes, depending on the shoes they're wearing. Okay, just like everybody else, but it's a little different. They don't want to be short. Just call it like it is. They don't want to be short, but they're short. So back into it. His reach is about 70 inch. He is 25 years old, as is Devin Haney. Okay, both have moved up to super lightweight. Ryan Garcia's advantages are his left hook, and he has a deadly punch. Whereas Devin Haney works from the distance a little bit. You know what I mean? He's a little more surgical with it. He's someone who's going to break you down, and he's going to...
His reach a little longer, too, so...
Yeah.
That's his advantage.
Exactly.
If you go on the inside, you pretty much, you know what I'm saying, nullifying your advantage point. You know what I mean?
That's big fact.
Because you got speed, so you want to make them get to you.
Mm-hmm.
Person with speed, he got to get to you for order for him to hit you.
And see, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing now. Okay, Ryan Garcia got power, speed, and agility over Devin Haney. Only thing real Devin Haney got power, but not as much as Ryan Garcia. He's just a lot more skilled of a boxer. He is someone who knows the sweet science of pugilism, as they say. You feel me? And when you coming in this thing at 31-0 with a total of 15 knockouts versus Ryan Garcia's 24-1 with 20 knockouts. Now, this is what's going to make it sound good. All right. Even though pound for pound right now, Devin Haney is ranked 6th and Ryan Garcia is ranked 8th when you talk about 140 pounds. Okay. Ryan Garcia his fights last an average of 4 rounds, and he has an 83% win percentage. So we ain't talking about somebody who can't fight. You know what I'm saying? We talking about someone who actually can get with it and get down for at least a second. All right, he is an orthodox fighter. But at the end of the day, bro, we talking about somebody else who has already defeated Vasily Lomachenko. Hall of Famer. All right, future Hall of Famer, man. Future Hall of Famer. But yeah.
When it comes to Haney, though, you got to think about it. This dude ain't never been behind on the scorecard yet.
That's what I'm saying. He just beat a future Hall of Famer. He went 15 rounds and only time he's lost to this dude is when they were amateurs. Actually, when they're amateurs, if you go back to their amateur record, they're 3-3 against each other. All right, but
you can't compare with amateurs to what they are now. They pros.
Man, look, that's like saying hold up. That's like comparing. Let's do it like this. Patrick Mahomes when he was at Texas Tech, and Baker Mayfield when he was at Oklahoma. Baker Mayfield looked great at Oklahoma, and Patrick Mahomes did not look like he was Patrick Mahomes at Texas Tech because of the system. Yet, who is the better or greater quarterback right now? Baker or Patrick, man? It all changes when you go pro, bro. When you have more time to dedicate towards what your craft and what you're trying to accomplish in life, it all changes. So, Face, on this preview, man, I know I'm not going to ask you right now to make a pick, but what's your lean? How are you feeling about this fight? What do you see?
Man, listen, man. I done been to the Fed. I'm a street nigga, so you already know I'm rocking with my people.
Exactly.
I'm just keeping it 100. I feel like he can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like speed ain't enough to win a fight.
No.
It's enough for you to get. If you trying to win on scorecards and you trying to take it to
Face, I'm gonna break it down to you like this, okay? Because I'm another one who done all that. I done been to the Fed. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for mines and all that there. I mess with my peoples, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't just because he's my peoples. It's because of the fact that Ryan Garcia fights the typical. And once again, I don't want to, disparage anybody's culture or anybody at all. This is not a shot. at anyone. But he fights the typical Latino fight. He is power, he is speed, and he's going to try to just beat you down. Okay? He's going to stonehand you. That is a style that works. Okay? But when you're coming across a skilled practitioner like Devin Haney, I don't think that style's going to work. I just don't think that style's going to work. You know what I mean? Like, there's some dudes I would think that was going to work against. You know, Charlo, that might work against. If they were fighting the same weight class and did everything they needed to do to fight each other, I think he could probably rock with Charlo. Probably beat Charlo down. Okay? I really have no respect for Charlo. Either Charlo. I don't care which Charlo you talk about. But
I just feel like that left hook and the speed is not going to be enough when you're dealing with a technician like him.
Bro, everybody got the left hook. Face, everybody got. If you are right-handed, your right hand. If you fight orthodox, right? You set up with the jab. You come with the right cross, but the left hook is the knockout. That overhand right, that right cross, that is just to keep him in place. So when you come back with the left hook, it closes it. If you're an efficient fighter from the orthodox style.
But everybody ain't got that same special part.
Mindset, yeah, I know.
Some people more comfortable with different punches. It depends on the fighter.
Yeah.
Be more comfortable with. And I feel like, you know, he done mastered that left hook. That's where his power at.
Yeah. But the thing is,
like, they generate power off certain punches.
Yeah.
And that's one of his punches, that left hook.
That is his punch. That's Ryan Garcia's punch. That is his punch. You know what I'm saying? That is his punch. I'm not taking that.
But if you stay out of the way of that and just fight your fight, I don't see Haney lose. I ain't see Tay lose. Anybody can lose. But if he fight his fight and stay away from that left hook, I don't see him losing.
As long as he is cognizant of the cadence of the punches. Count the cadence of the punches in the first 2 rounds. Okay? In other words, you need your corner paying attention to the cadence of the punches. So, like when you call punches 1, 2, 3, or 1, 3, 1, or 1, 3, 1, 5, or 1, 3, 1, 6, 1. When you call punches like that, as long as his corner is paying attention to the cadence of the punch, all right, it will give Devin Haney the opportunity to anticipate when that hook is coming. If he can anticipate when that hook is coming, he can feint at the perfect time to catch it. Now, I honestly believe that is highly possible because right now, let's just be honest about this. If Devin Haney don't come out here and beat this dude's behind, all right, then it's going to be the end of his career. It's going to be the end of his career. You got this dude got 10 million followers. You got 2. Okay, yeah, you 31-0, and he got a loss, but he got more followers than you, bro. He got more followers than you. He got more. It's all about followers, dog. This fight wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for followers.
I don't think one fighter take him out the game, though.
I mean, he can get a rematch.
Guess what?
He can get a rematch. He can get a rematch.
Huh?
He can get a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably in the contract.
What's gonna keep him game? People gonna want to see how he responds to his first loss. When you got a fighter like him who ain't never lost, he lost on the scorecard yet.
But the thing is, when he loses, if he loses this fight, okay. I know he ain't. This ain't a fight. I don't got him. Look, in my eyes, and I hate to call it like this, bro. I hate to be like this right now, but what we got is an old school high school backyard fight with a football player or a basketball player or a wrestler versus a baseball player or a soccer player. Okay? Now, the baseball player and the soccer player, they're finesse. They're more just, they don't really want to be hit. They want to be pretty. They Abercrombie and Finch. If you remember what Abercrombie and Finch is, then you're my age. Okay? But they Abercrombie and Finch, they own all that type of stuff right there. You know what I mean? Whereas the football guy, the basketball guy, the wrestling guy, like, they really about that work with that action. And that's what I got going on in this fight. Now, I'm not calling the fight right now. You know, there could be some things that pop up prior to. But right now, from where I sit and what my purview, that's how I feel. I feel like we got Ken versus Mr. T in Rocky. It's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be nice at all. This dude's gonna really put some work in on this dude, man, so he can up his game. All right.
And I've been hearing about Devin Haney for a while, because my partner Roosevelt, he's from Cleveland.
Okay.
So he already knew it. He know them dudes personally. He know them personally, and he been telling me about them. But I never actually watched him fight until this fight right here. He kept. And you gotta. This
Hold up. Hold up.
So,
good old. Let's bring up good old Roosevelt, man. He came on the podcast, man.
AKA Damn It Man.
Yeah.
That's his AKA Damn It Man.
Shout out to Damn It Man.
Damn It Man Small.
Exactly. They came on the podcast representing his brownies. You know what I'm saying? And we know what happened to him.
He knew what was gonna happen to him before he came on there doing all that food. That's the Cleveland Browns. What the hell you expect? This is the Cleveland Browns.
Big facts. Hey y'all, so I mean, at the end of the day, man, I could give you a lot more stats and a lot more facts, but we got a lot more to talk about this fight. There's a lot more time in between now and then. Okay. Right now, this is Valentine's Day, and that is April 20th. All right, so you guys look out for the fight, look out for the post. We come with more videos. We gonna be on our gambling stuff, so all y'all can make some money. Okay, we gonna be on our hot take no wait, because there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about.
Just follow us to the window, man. We're gonna take you to the window down there every day. We're gonna give you one click to get you to the window every day.
Look, if you don't believe it, go ahead and watch my instructional video on how to utilize the Hard Rock Bet app. And if you watch that video, okay, you'll see at the end, it's a 5-minute scrolling of February to November, and me hitting every day except for 7 days, and 3 of those days I just didn't bet. You know what I mean? So y'all take it how you want to take it. I do what I do. My homeboy Face up there does what he does. And this is Game Day with Trey. Y'all be easy, man. We'll be back at you. Peace.